a.m. Good morning. We are starting the morning off very randomly in the beach. I basically got up at like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. to see the sunrise at the beach, but I didn't realise it would be like a 40-minute drive to the beach, which is a bit depressing, but beach. I don't know if you can hear me very well, but we are basically taking like a walkie around the beach. It's meant to be really warm today, but it's currently like 10 degrees, so I'm fucking freezing. So mittens on, scarf on. Today is a bit of like a airy-fairy day. The plan from here is to get some steps, get some walkies in, and then hopefully try and find a coffee shop that'll let me like do some work for a little bit, maybe move around, go to the gym, eat my stuff. Yeah, just a girl, not really sure what's happening today, but we move. While I am walking, I sort of got a little bit stressed about like the amount of shit that I have to do. So just taking like a day to try to reset, because I feel as though lately I've been quite almost like burnt out. I can see that I'm not doing things as fast as I used to, or like I'm just like not really doing things at all after work. Like I'm just going home, going to the gym, and then just like dying. So I don't really want that. So I mean, no one really wants that, to be fair, but essentially just taking a day to try to reset so that I just don't feel like just so tired and so burnt out all the time. So more of like a mini vacay day. Not really, because I'm doing work, but you know, change of scenery. Confession, it got really cold. My fingers were fucking freezing and about to off themselves, so I've literally just come back to my car and I have put on the heater and I will just continue to work in here. It's still like peak traffic hour, so I just want to get rid of peak traffic before I head off from here, just because it'll take like 3 times the amount of time to get anywhere. So peak traffic, everyone's going to work. I just don't want to be in that sort of crowd. Afterwards we will probably go to a coffee shop, but what's like, all I want is one coffee. Like I don't want any food. So what's the appropriate amount of time that I can sit in a coffee shop and only have a coffee and do my work? Like I feel as though in America or like in movies you often see people going to coffee shops to like study and things like that, but in Australia I feel as though that's not a huge culture. Like there's not a huge culture of just going to a shop and sitting there for an extended period of time and only ordering one thing. Like it's seen as a bit rude, and I'm not sure why Australia is like this, like why it's seen as unacceptable to do that here. So I feel as though like I can't really spend more than an hour at each shop, which kind of sucks. So I'm here. I have also brought my breakfast with me. So having breakfast now. It is my usual oat bowl. Recently started adding chia seeds to my bowl. I wish, like this is a bit of a confession, I wish it wasn't the case, but I've recently just started feeling a lot of food noise and just having like a lot of that in the background for me. And so when that happens, I know that I can't have certain like trigger items in the house because they trigger a lot of my emotional eating. And so for me, that is unfortunately like nut butters. So I do still need some sort of fat in the morning. So I just complemented, not really complemented because that means I've added, but more so I have literally just replaced the peanut butter that I used to put into here. Peanut butter, almond butter, Biscoff, whatever. is my choice. I've just replaced it with chia seeds. Just until like the food noise gets out, because I don't want to be controlled by like emotional eating. Like I still want to have what I want to eat, and I still want to eat the peanut butter. Lol. But yes, so there's chia seeds in here. Fun fact that no one cares about. Basically just stripped. It's so fucking hot now. I'm really sweaty. Anyway, just finished my first study block at the cafe. Honestly, I regret the choice of drink. Like, it was way too heavy. I still feel a little bit sick, and it was a strawberry cloud latte. It wasn't really a latte, it was just a strawberry cloud drink. And then I added an extra shot of coffee because I was passing away from just lack of caffeine. Anyway, gonna say something. Completely forgotten it. Anyway, I'm going to go to the gym now. I picked up like a little bit of a snack for me before, so I've got a sushi, like a singular sushi roll, and the guy was like, just one, and I'm like, yep, it's not lunch, don't worry, I have lunch, as well as everyone's favorite, Monster. But yeah, so I don't actually drink Monster while I train. I don't like the feeling of like fullness that the fizzy drink gives me, so I usually have that after, but I might have it while I train. It's not really the feeling of fullness now that I think about it, it's more like I'm fucking terrified that I'm gonna like spill it because I'm so clumsy. Anyway, so we're just gonna eat this and then we'll go train. Yeah. So I went to the my local library, and I've just realized it's fucking closed for just like construction until basically the end of this month. Slay. Absolutely slaying. What the fuck? What is this? Also, like, finger gun, this or this. What do we prefer? So finger gun, one, this or this. Wow. Sometimes my thoughts, they are something. The weather has low-key changed quite a lot, so it's now become quite heavy. It used to be really light and like sort of sunny outside. Now it's not sunny at all, and like the air has this sort of humid trait. Honestly reminds me of when I go back to where my parents grew up in Bangladesh, where the air is quite heavy and like almost wet, sort of. Like humidity is at an all-time whoop. God love this for Melbourne. Anyway, also guys, this is so random, but I'm a huge fan of this. It's like lip gloss lip tint thing, and it like makes my lips so shiny. And I've been wearing it for absolutely fucking no one and for no reason. So someone please invite me out so I can fucking wear this for something. Anyway, I digress. This. Yeah. I don't really know, like, training was okay. I spent way too long in there. Just sort of in my own head, I think, a little bit. Related, I was meant to get a massage today, and now I'm thinking, not that I think that this place does it, but should I try cupping for the first time? If I can find a place that does it. Is cupping like a fucking, like, is it placebo? Like, I don't really understand what cupping does, but I understand, but like, from what I gather, it like brings blood up to the surface, so it's meant to like make you less sore, and my back is absolutely fucked. Like, someone please stand on my back in a non-sexual way, like, please. That's all I want. Will cupping help? Will I go? Let's find some places. It's also peak hour, so finding places at this time is kind of like a shit idea, because going anywhere at this time is a bit stupid. But look, I digress. I'm hoping that, so Wheelers Hill Shopping Centre is just like to my right, so I'm hoping that there's maybe something there. Let's have a look. There is a couple. Let's have a look.
Online. Holistic Body Health, Kasani speaking.
Hi. I was just wondering, do you have any appointments available for cupping today?
No, I'm closing soon now, so sorry.
No worries, thanks.
Yeah.
That was a bust.
We are back home. Basically had like the world's biggest self-care arvo, and I got cupping and like my eyebrows done, which you can't tell, but they are done. Trust me. Anyway, I actually haven't seen my back, and I don't know if I'm meant to have like cupping, sort of like wounds, battle scars, I don't know, but let's strip and find out. Wild sentence. Alrighty, so like low-key I did cheat. Like, I did see that my arms had like a couple of bruises, so there's like one there. Holy shit, it's so red. I did not expect that. Alright, let's see the back, guys. I realised I can't see it, but you guys can. So you guys get the preview before me. I'm so scared. What does it look like? I think she also put it on my lower back, so... Alright, I'm gonna have a look. Guys, it's so much redder than I thought it'd be. Holy shit. What the fuck? They look so angry. Oh my god. Fuck. Anyway, that aside, we will find out how long it takes for them to fucking like go down. That aside, I also did some groceries after getting all that like pampering and stuff done, because I was out of like bread or bagels, and like frozen fruit and also peanut butter. So a weird sort of mid-week. Oops, I forgot to actually proportion properly grocery haul, but also need coconut water, which is where I found, get ready for it, this. Like, literally, would be rude not to. It's coconut water with infused white chocolate and pistachio puppy, like their pistachio cream. Now, this is going to be literally calories to fuck, but I'm so excited to try it. let's do it. Not now. In a bit. Let me get changed and shower. Wait, you can't shower 3 hours after cupping, so let me just get changed. And then we'll get to it. Righty, let us try this one. It's a taste test. I've basically just had dinner, so every time I eat, I want like a sweet treat. So this is my sweet treat. I hope it tastes like white chocolate. Alright. It's gotten a bit of a shaky. So for those of you who don't remember, this is the raw Slim Hydration. And it's the Pistachio Puppy collab. So Pistachio Puppy is it's like a pistachio spread brand, and they've collabed with a coconut water brand. I don't know how I feel about that. Coconut water low-key has popped off, especially like I see so many people just fucking bringing it into the gym at least like 3 or 4 months ago. Now not so much, just because it's quite a bulky thing. But I do agree, like especially if you sweat, and in the summer it's really good to just replace electrolytes. Like I sweat like a motherfucker. I think I said in a previous video, I was literally like, is this normal? So this is pretty good. Anyways, smell test. Ooh. Okay, it smells like pistachio. Alright. What colour is it going to be, guys? I reckon it's going to be like milky. It's green. Okay. Alrighty, let's try. Hang on. Okay, I can taste the coconut. So I've heard someone say that they couldn't taste coconut at all, but I can taste the coconut, but it also tastes okay, it kind of tastes like, wait, I don't know how to describe this. So it tastes like coconut, but when I go to drink it, it smells like pistachio. Like, I don't really understand what's happening here. Hang on. I will say that I don't really get much of the white chocolate when I do have it, but there's like a weird sort of white chocolate aftertaste after. I am a fan though. Like, okay, so my tier list goes, the lychee is actually really nice. I really like the lychee, but coffee first, lychee second. And then I think, I haven't tried the chocolate, and the watermelon, so I still have 2 more to add to this tier list. And then I think maybe this and like the normal flavour low-key is on the same for me. Like it's really nice to sip on, and definitely like sweet. Like the coffee one is bitter, this one's sweet. Like they definitely do go to, like they definitely do pander to what they want and what they advertise as. But yeah, like it's kind of weird. So I'm smelling pistachio, I'm drinking sort of like a little bit nutty but not that nutty, and coconut, which is like a little bit heavy with like the white chocolate that really comes out as an aftertaste afterwards, or just as you're swallowing. Like it's actually pretty good. Like don't get me wrong, just because I like the lychee and like the coffee more, the lychee is just like, I grew up loving lychees, and coffee because I fucking adore coffee. But yeah, I can finish the whole glass without any complaints. Like it's really fucking good, don't get me wrong. Anyway, you can get this I got mine at Woolies, so go grab yours. But yeah, the rest of my night is just gonna be like studying, so pretty boring. It's 9:30, so like not that much time left. It's actually like tomorrow is my last day of vascular surgery ever, and I'm kind of worried. I'm not very good with change, so this is pretty scary for me, just going to a completely new hospital. So I'm moving to Dandenong from Clayton, and like a completely new system, if that makes sense. And like I don't know who's coming, I don't know the roster, everything's changing, and so it's pretty scary for me, and I'm quite anxious, if that makes sense, about going. I'm quite anxious about the change. I'm quite anxious, to be honest, just in general. So feeling like kind of sick, if that makes sense. So this weekend's going to be a bit rough, but like at the moment I'm just trying to pretend like it's not happening. Yeah, alright, let's get to studying, for fuck's sake.